This is actually kind of funny because I had just been reading a lot about the purposes of our suffering. And then I opened to this page after it. I've been reading a lot about our suffering is on purpose, and, we have to go through it, and it's not easy, but keep our eyes on God. But to read this, divine deliverance. The righteous person may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all. And that's Psalm 34:19. Your troubles don't go away simply because you have faith. Faith gets you through them and opens the door for divine deliverance. And sometimes you may even find that troubles increase. The enemy recognizes you as a threat and begins to work to steal, kill, and destroy your life. But no matter what, the Father has promised to deliver you from all of your troubles, every single one. The Father's timing may not be the same as yours, but he has reasons for all that he does. Just because your troubles don't cease or the devastation they cause does not disappear doesn't mean the Father has abandoned you. Remember, I'm with you always, and it's the Spirit that will give you the strength to endure until your miracle comes. Until your miracle comes. God's telling us we're getting a miracle. We're going through the suffering and our struggle and our storm, but the miracle is coming. Know that in the midst of your enduring, the Father is growing you, strengthening you, and transforming you into my likeness. This is Jesus speaking. This is the goal. This is the purpose through your pain, that you might be sanctified, being prepared to live with the Father for eternity. I was made perfect through my suffering. This is Jesus. And with the Spirit dwelling in you, you too will undergo the Father's work to refine and perfect your faith. He is always up to something good. I'm telling you that this book, I'm not going to put the link down here below because I've linked it in a couple other videos, but I'm telling you, this speaks to me like no other. And I know it will help so many other people. And that's why I want to read from it, because some people may not be able to afford it. And I understand that. Life kicks our butts, and, sometimes we barely have enough money to put food on the table. Literally these days, that's about how it is. So if I can read this to you and bring you any peace, I will. And every time I find something that touches me or that God tells me that I need to say so somebody else can hear these words, I'm going to do it. And I feel that this was meant for a whole lot of people, myself included. I learned a lot. I don't know if I've said this before too, but I don't know. I learn a whole lot from what I say, and I don't realize I'm learning it until I say it. It's just like God's telling me, okay, you hear better this way. You get what I'm saying better when you are telling somebody else. So that's one reason I say so much, I think. But God talks to us, and he wants us to share his word. And I believe this is meant for somebody to hold on. Your struggles are going to be, you're going to have them, and they're going to be hard, but you're going to get a miracle. That staying faithful and trusting in God, he knows you'll have weak moments. That's when we lean on him. Just lay into him and cry. Just crying and praying for God to help you is not weakness. That does not make you weak in God's eyes. That makes you dependent on him, and that's where we need to be. So I hope this has helped somebody, because it helps me every time I read it. And it helps me to talk to you guys too, because I truly do. As I'm telling you, it's like God's giving me the lesson. Does that make any sense? I mean, it may not. But I just felt somebody needed to hear that.